everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, passing may come at a cost. The Bears are top 10 in forcing interceptions, and they'll be up against a Saints team that has to be careful passing the football. So let's send you up to Chicago, where we'll say hello to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
On second down, Johnson looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
Now let's go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And some room to work. Still on his feet. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a second and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Cameron Jordan is now one of those versatile defensive linemen who can play all up and down the front. Whether he's playing tackle or end, he knows how to make plays.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. In the red zone this time. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ty Montgomery. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
And at his best, Robert Griffin III can be almost mesmerizing to watch. Not just for us as fans, but also for defenses. And he can really carve them up with his arm and his legs. If he puts it all together, look out. You've got a long game ahead of you.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
I'm not sure they could have had a better call there for the defense. Blitz was called, and they're setting up for a draw. When you're blitzing, you're likely to beat them to the punch because they're going to take a little extra time to set up. Talk about the offensive line. In this case, you'll get into the backfield before they can get set up. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Griffin surveying the field. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bears take over. And trotting back out there now, this Saints defense. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my corner.
No. Someone had just told me a joke on the other side.
Right,
I missed that. Totally missed it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time. And this is incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
He dropped that one. It has almost felt like he was disappointed he wasn't the primary receiver. Because we saw the guy scan the field, came to him on a check down, and running back's supposed to catch that one.
He's supposed to catch that one indeed.
Were his feelings hurt or something? I don't know what happened there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey. 4 down. No, check.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's across the 40. 3 extra yards to the 43. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's Wolford over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Soldier Field after this. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now the Bears' 6th-round pick in 2014, Pat O'Donnell on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A beautiful fake. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. Griffin now to throw on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he brings this up to the 41st. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for him.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Still first down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves them with a more standard second down. On second down, Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now Griffin on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Griffin on second down. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action here on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Another pistol look here. On the ground. This is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Caught the tight end Walford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. Touchdown, Chicago! Dante Moncrief, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because
Now Franks for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action with Griffin. He's got time in the pocket. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds, incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was Fender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout, and now we're set to get going. Back to throw now on first down. Finding time. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. After the interception, here's Griffin surveying the field, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Again on second and 10, it's Griffin. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And oh, he coughed it up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. On third down, Griffin. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice spin into some open field. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints defense getting ready here, heading back onto the field. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick 6, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Johnson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Bears are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Saints will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Third down from inside the 30. The connection will be made from the gun. And he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Bears up by a touchdown. Saints take it at the 24. It's Josh Gordon on the completion with the quick pass. And he capped off the long drive with the TD. We're tied back up at 7. Late in the second, the pass will be completed into coverage, and this play goes for a score. Bears on top by 6. Staying late in the second, here the defense will come up with the pick. Saints defense comes away with the turnover. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Griffin's on point with the throw, and this goes 41 yards for the... They go up by 1. We're set up for a great second half, so let's get you out to it. Here's Brandon Guyton.
All right, thank you, Larry. Plenty of intrigue to come. A one-point game as we get set for half 2. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, Griffin. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense. Still first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how you guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on third.
Could play an exotic coverage.
To throw is RG3, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Now let's go. Blue, land it. Blue.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Let's go. Blue, land it. Blue, land it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down following the incompletion.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Frank's kick is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this third quarter. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
We focus our attention on the Bears' defense now. They're hoping to do what they did last time, force another punt. Last time it resulted in a field goal. We'll see if they can get another stop here, though.
And the best defenses are in the business of preventing points and creating points. And that's exactly what these guys did on their last possession. Why? Because they got off the field on 3 and out, turned the ball over to their offense after the punt, and let them roll downfield and put the ball through the post for a field goal.
And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So this is the 2nd consecutive week as you look at the numbers that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync? Because normally we see them go together very, very well.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On third down, Griffin throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Tapper in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now Griffin on second down. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. From the gun on third down, Griffin. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a fourth quarter lead. And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
Check that guy. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look look to throw. Here's Wolford over the middle. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And it's fielded at the 34. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. And a field goal surrendered the last time out. Just by and large, are field goals wins for the defensive side?
They certainly are in today's football because offenses are so tuned up and usually have the ability to strike almost at will that when you're only giving up 3, you feel like it's almost like basketball. You're trading, right? I give up 3 on my end. I'm counting my offense to get 6 on the other, and that is a win.
Yeah, it's a win for the kicker, too, I guess, if he makes a field goal, right?
No doubt about it. He feels good about things, but his team feels like they settled.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. Out of the gun, Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on 2nd.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Brought in by Wolford, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Fielded at the 43. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to... Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in final stages. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. And they give this time to the tailback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Griffin down to a knee, and that should be the final act in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for New Orleans, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Chicago, are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll have a tough one at home against the Packers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to. With that, we say good night from Chicago.